Hey, happy Monday to you all. Happy President's Day for the States. If you're not in the States, I guess it's just happy Monday. I don't know. I don't know what other folks are doing in other countries today. Some of us in the States may be going to mattress sales because that's really what I know about President's Day is you sell mattresses on President's Day. I don't know why. Was that a thing? Anyway, thanks for being here. You are not here for President's Day. You are not here for mattresses, I'm assuming, anyway. But you're probably here because you have a relationship with dementia, and so do we. So what we're going to do today is something a little bit different. I'm going to need some help from Amanda. I did not do a good job of... Amanda, can you unmute so we can chat? Sorry. I totally screwed this one up. I was trying to give Amanda a visual while Shelly connected us, and I didn't do great. So I was hoping, Amanda, do you have a candle like this by chance?
I don't have a candle I have a water bottle with a thing, and then I have three different forms of candles all within arm's reach.
Ooh, but no top on those candles though.
No.
What is that thing you got?
This is a lantern candle that you can see.
How does that open? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, does it have a latch on it?
It's a little thing that you got to slide and line up perfectly.
Oh, that's pretty tricky.
Hope that it gets in there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ooh, so were you guys paying attention to Amanda's hands? Oh, can you do it again, slow motion, Amanda? Mm-hmm. Now this time pay attention to Amanda's hands. Okay, you got a latch thing that you're undoing. Ooh. Yeah.
Then there's a little candle in here.
Ooh, nice. Oh, that's fancy.
And then you have to close it, you've got to get it lined up. You guys probably can't even see. Yeah, you've got to get it just in the little hole right there so it doesn't open again.
That's pretty hard to do.
Yeah, there, I got it.
Yeah, it looks like you don't really use that. It's more of a decoration, I'm thinking.
It's more of a toy to entertain my lovely 2-year-old.
Your 2-year-old, good. So what Amanda just showed you, and honestly, Amanda just grabbed whatever was in her office. I really did intend to say something earlier. So what Amanda showed you is these skill fingers in use. Those are great use because I was going for something else. But what Amanda showed you is, how do we do things with fine motor? Well, go ahead and take these out. This is our fine motor work here. So by asking Amanda to show me what that thing is there and to open it up and close it, what did Amanda get a chance to do? Oh, she got to work these skill fingers with some meaning and some purpose. Cool. So I'm going to show you something different. So here's this thing, which we have actually used this candle in our house. So how was this one, Amanda, different from what you were doing?
Yeah, I think that's where, if you were looking for that motion, that uses really more of my strength. It would actually be harder to do with just those 3 fingers.
Yeah, I mean, someone could try it this way if it's not on real tight, or they've got some pretty good strength here. But yeah, so holding your whole hand over something, this is more of a gross motor skill. Mm-hmm. But opening and closing this sucker, actually gives me quite a workout with my hand here.
Yeah.
So why the hell are we bringing this up on this page where you come for dementia care stuff? Well, what we know about people living with dementia is over time, skills kind of start to get a little tricky and difficult using these skill fingers, and strength remains. So the idea of opening this jar could still be pretty good for a lot of people, but we don't tend to think of a jar of candles as something that's meaningful for folks to do.
You know what's also cool, Alejandro, when you're doing a jar, it's not using fine motor skill, but what it is doing something that crosses over the 2 different hemispheres of the brain, because I've got to figure out exactly how much pressure, which direction, left or right, righty loosey.
And this is kind of a 2-hand deal here. Even if I've got it on the table, I still got to put it down and hold with one and then work with the other one.
Yeah.
So I'm curious for folks watching, how many of you think of these as being really great engagement activities? Shoot. You do, Amanda, and I do too. And here's the reason. Go ahead, Shelly. You do too.
I do too.
Yeah.
I was actually though thinking other, because I have arthritis in these 2 strengths. And I was like, that might make it difficult too.
Yeah. What about one of these?
Yeah, yeah. Well,
A little
what I would
better.
do is I would go to my other hand.
Ah, so you actually switch hands, which I'm even less. I don't. This is really taking some energy for me
Yeah.
to do that more than once. So cool. So actually switching hands. So Shell's bringing up knowing the person. So here's the reason I thought about this. This is my Valentine's Day card from my little one and from my wife and my other little one. But when I got it, all I could think of is look at all the skills that they use to make this stuff, all these hand skills. And obviously, I've been in PAC for longer than most people tend to dig in. But the idea is that what we do on a daily basis are really great engagement activities. So I want to encourage folks to keep doing those things. So the idea of cutting and pasting and doing all these kinds of crafts, I'll be honest, is not my idea of helping, of being helpful for someone else. Go ahead, Shelley.
I was going to say, John just wrote a really cool comment. He says it got him thinking.
Mhm.
Jar of sweets, jar of money, jar of jam, jar of Marmite, all very meaningful to him.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I like the jar of money. I had a jar of money actually. Would put your change in when people used real money back in the day.
Yeah, and Mary
when that
said
was a
that's
thing.
a very good idea for gross motor skills. So
Ah, cool. So
Alejandro, I was
Amanda,
just
sorry.
going to mention something that we're doing as well as we grow skills in these little ones that we keep bringing up. It's not because we're drawing a correlation between people living with dementia and our kids. What we do for kids, though, is try to build and have them practice these skills over and over and over. And as adults, we really get lazy about doing these things to ourselves because I know how to do this stuff until I don't. And so if you don't use it, you'll lose it. So adding in some of these tougher challenges for yourself so that you keep practicing those motions and making yourself do it when, why would you, other than to keep that skill?
So I just found some jars, but other folks are bringing up, I got this kind of jar, I got that kind of jar. And really what's important is that each of those is an opportunity to practice skill. And if we don't use it, we lose it. It's exactly what Amanda's bringing up. So we don't have a clear, this is going to be the thing that works for every single person, because we just don't have that much time on these, to be honest. But it should get you started with an idea. So I'm going to bring up one other thing, which this was floating around yesterday as we made things. So I'm going to show you how you do it, which generally you hold it with one and then you tear it like that. And then generally kind of, so more skill or gross motor? Skill. Yeah.
Skill.
Cool. So, ooh, nice one, Shelley. Yeah, that kind of mini stapler piece. Yeah, which a normal stapler, you're going to use whole hand, but a mini one forces me to use something different or have an opportunity to do something different. So, did anyone open up a lot of Valentine's candy yesterday? Ooh, yeah, I know. Now you make sure you work it off, but most of you were doing this kind of thing to unwrap that foil and dig out some things. So cool. So some more fine motor skill. So I'm going to give you something to try, which is, ooh, how could we get someone engaged? I'm going to give you two options. If you thought of, we can do this thing or we can do something with tape, either put it all into a box and wrap it up as a present. Ooh, Amanda, got something for you. Yeah, it's in this box. Yeah, give it take it. Go ahead and open it. Ooh, so now either Amanda gets to use fine or gross motor skills, but how many people out there like to get a present? Even if it's the tiniest little thing, even if that box is just full of like 5 chocolates, man, it means that I thought enough of you to get you something cool. And no one's going to be really upset when they give you a present, even if it's 4 little candles and you say, ooh, now to go take it off. Smell it. Which one do you like better? Oh, nice. Cool. So thinking of a cool way to get this to work, because one option is I present a present. The other option is as another positive action starter, Amanda, I could really use your help on something.
I mean, you asked me and all I did was grab as many candles as I could possibly find. All it takes is the ask, and that was enough.
Yeah, shoot, I got these envelopes, but they aren't sticky. Would you mind tearing some? I got to check the names on them, but could you tear some pieces for me? Get them ready. So we celebrated relationships yesterday, basically, but our relationships are built on these tiny moments over and over and over again. And boy, if we wait for these big ones to come, these big trips, these big things, man, that only builds us so many memories. So try out some smaller, meaningful moments with folks that help build and keep their skill, but it also keeps your skill building too.
Mhm.
So go out and give it a try. Give someone a present that they can work their skill with or their strength with, or see if you can get someone to help you with something. I bet you can. All right. Well, if you're looking for more stuff, oh, you got something, Shelley, from Facebook there?
Well, I should say Maria added shelling peanuts.
Oh, nice. That's a score because that's a job I don't even want to do, but I love the peanuts inside.
Well, she added more. She said shelling peanuts to make peanut butter is a good cognitive activity and fine motor workout for her.
And I think it's a little healthier probably than some of the store-bought stuff. But yeah, it's also just satisfying to do something with your hands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and have it be made from you. Well, thanks, everyone. Hope to see you all tomorrow. Thanks for being here, and thanks for building relationships out there. See ya.
Hey folks, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to help us spread Teeps's Positive Approach message around the world. And don't forget to click the bell to get notified when new videos are posted.